NASCAR Sprint Cup Racing from Kentucky, presented by KFC. Come in today and taste why fresh is better. And brought to you in part by Mike's on the Rocks, the perfect pre-party beverage to launch your night. By Progressive, making it easy to buy car insurance. By AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. And by McDonald's, I'm loving it.
20 laps to go at Kentucky Speedway. Brad Keselowski, the race leader. He's 3.2 seconds in front of Denny Hamlin. And when Brad really made a name for himself in NASCAR's top series last June at the Kansas Speedway, when he saved fuel, got his first win of 2011. On that Sunday afternoon in the Heartland, he made his final pit stop at a 1.5-mile track, just like here at Kentucky, at lap 210. His last pit stop here tonight came at 2:08, and we know he is saving fuel, Larry McReynolds.
Well, Adam, if you see smoke in the infield, it's coming from my little trailer with my calculator. And I truly believe they can make it with ease, because go back to the third caution. They pitted at lap 150. They ran to lap 208. That's 58 laps, and there were 4 cautions in there. All right, they've got to go from 208 to 267. That's 59 laps, but that last caution, there were 10 caution laps. Remember, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. He actually doesn't have to run as far this time as he did the last time based on the cautions.
I tell you, he and Paul Wolfe have gotten better and better. Already 2 wins this season at 2 challenging places, Bristol and Talladega, and they're in position again tonight, Marty.
Well, you see Paul Wolfe on the left side of the screen, and he just told Brad a few laps ago, you are released from saving fuel, but I would like you to manage your tires for the rest of the race. I spent some time with Brad this weekend, and we talked about his season. He said in the early part of the year, we were really fast, but then we had about a month and a half where we had to deal with reliability issues, trying to figure out how to make our cars last till the end of the race. And during that time, we lost some speed. He said the biggest thing I want to see is just some speed out on the track, to know that we're one of the top 5 cars out there, certainly showing the speed tonight. And remember, this is kind of the race last year where they put themselves on the map. Certainly had a terrific second half of the season after that as well.
Hey, guys, the biggest thing, think about Brad Keselowski. It was the theme in our Countdown to Green show. Adam and Wally, you guys talked about it before the race. Think about it. This will be his 3rd win, and you know what? That pretty much puts him in the chase in my book.
Yeah, and we've been talking about that the last few races, Larry. We keep bouncing around. Well, what do you think it's going to take? And a lot of us thought it's going to take 3 if you're going to be secure in. And you're absolutely right. This is huge for those guys.
Let's go to Ralph.
Watch Kasey Kahne going down into turns 1 and 2. He is just eating Martin Truex up going down to that corner. Watch how he gets a big arc into the turn and dives to the inside. He's been super fast down there, almost had him on the last lap. Looks like it's going to take another lap or so, but he's working that bottom groove, and the 5 is on his way, trying to get inside the top 5 of the closing stages.
Yeah, Casey's been one of the fastest cars. Looking at the lap times, he's been one of the fastest cars. Now he's going to go on the high side. The 56 car is holding him up. I mean, if he can clear him, he'll start running even faster. It's just a lot of track position between him and Keselowski. It's about 4 seconds. But Casey's got a really good car right now.
Yeah, it's just, you know, the 56 car is everywhere that Kasey wants to be right now. It's a good run right there. Picked up the throttle good. You know, but the thing is, Casey's been running high through 3 and 4. But if he can run low through 3 and 4, that kind of takes away Truex's groove where Truex had been.
Kasey Kahne trying to grab the final spot inside the top 5. Truex is 5th right now. Kahne can't make it stick off the corner.
Yeah, but he's got a little bit better position on Truex now going into 1 and 2. So I think he might be able to pull it off here.
He just couldn't get in that corner the way he wanted to. He had to work the throttle to get that thing in. And you saw it just bounce up the racetrack. Now he loses that position.
Get it back. Stay hungry here.
Falls back in line.
Kahne has not been inside the top 5 this season since he went to victory lane at Charlotte in the Coke 600.
Now he's got him where he wants him. If he can stay on the high side, this will help him down in 1 and 2.
There you got a good run on Truex.
You got the run still in there.
That's it. And Truex,
clear.
And Truex knew it. You know, once he got that run, then Truex knew it. Now you'll watch the 5 car pretty much check out on and walk away from the 56.
But that really cost him about 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah, it cost him just enough laps that when he gets to the next guy, will he have enough time to work him? That is what's so hard. These guys can run each other down, but catching somebody and passing somebody are two totally different things right now with this car in this sport.
A lot of highs and lows for Kasey Kahne so far in 2012. And with 11 laps remaining, it's going to be tough for him tonight to get his second win of the year.
And just that lap compared to the last lap when he passed the 56, he's over 2.5 miles per hour faster.
But he's 5 seconds behind the race leader.
And that's the problem. You know, it's harder to make up that kind of ground. But if a caution does come out between now and then, he's in a pretty darn good position.
And Earnhardt Jr. still up here racing with the 99 car right here, and we heard Bob Osborne and those guys earlier. They believe they're going to have to pit. We're down to 10 laps to go, and I'm going to tell you, he's going to go from 3rd to 20th.
25 to go. Have you been able to save any at all? Sir, probably a lot. 10-4, 10-4. Do the best you can here. Go as fast as you can, but save me as much as you can.
He's going to go from 3rd to about 30th.
Yeah,
or worse. He's going to come down pit lane. He's going to lose 2 laps, and a lot of these guys a lap down or more don't have to stop.
Yeah.
He's going to lose. This is a big point giveaway if he has to stop on the green and it finishes on the green.
Yeah, if he has to stop under green. Now, if he just runs it to the last lap and runs out on the last lap, he's going to be almost better off.
Right.
That's the lap to run out on.
That close.
If you're that close, that's the lap to run out on.
Tough situation, Marty.
Well, just imagine how precarious this situation is for the 99 team, the team that finished runner-up in the championship last year, currently out of the chase, 11 points out of the top 10. And Carl Edwards told me right now, we kind of need to be a little bit more conservative. We need to be getting good finishes. So if they come away with a poor finish tonight, running out of fuel perhaps, that would be a really big hit to their hopes to make the chase.
And I'll tell you what, Kasey Kahne may just run down the leader and win this race yet. He is flying right now.
I mean, he drove around Dale Earnhardt Jr. like he was stopped, and he's going to follow up to the outside of Carl Edwards. Kahne, who's had all kinds of problems this evening, now 3rd with 8 laps to go. Denny Hamlin riding in the 2nd position behind Brad Keselowski. A 4-second advantage for him. The Coca-Cola in-car camera on TNT Race Buddy lets you ride shotgun with a Coca-Cola Racing family driver. Go to NASCAR.com and check out the Coca-Cola in-car camera on TNT Race Buddy. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Carl Edwards. This for 4th on track.
I mean, Carl's just got to save what he can save right now. Like Carl said, if he can make it to the last lap and run out, he's going to be in much better shape. If these guys have to come down, they're in trouble. And he's got some, he's got a bit of a gap. He's got a couple of seconds to play with and still be able to finish in the top 10.
Yeah.
Left of your screen, Denny Hamlin trying to hold off Kasey Kahne for 2nd. Right of your screen, Dale Jr. and Carl Edwards going at it for 4th.
He is
Kasey Kahne, I don't care.
He is the biggest mover of the race.
Biggest mover of the race. I don't care where they started. He's the biggest mover.
Jimmy Johnson, big problems on our last restart.
Wow.
Looking for more there. Man, Kasey Kahne.
And the amazing part on Countdown the Green, he was not optimistic about his car today. Not optimistic at all about his car.
And that was before he knew he was going to have to make an unscheduled pit stop under green for a loose wheel.
Yeah, he just, having to work this traffic, having to work that 56 car, now having to work this 11 car.
Right here.
Carl Edwards has given up his spot on track to come down pit road. We knew it was going to be close.
10 away.
He is strong.
And there's Carl right of your screen.
Gas and go, bud. Gas and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, 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 go. 4,000 all the way out.
Okay, maybe they don't lose 2 laps.
Yeah.
That was, forgot about if they're just going to take fuel.
There's Kasey. Just does a slide job on the 11 car there.
11's going to try to come back, but I don't think he's going to do it. Casey's way too good, especially if he gets in that corner on the high side. He just drives away.
Kahne now in 2nd, 3 laps to go.
Right
Brad
there,
Keselowski leading by 4.1 seconds that last time around.
From the middle off, he pulls 2 or 3 car lengths or more. I mean,
look how much he put on him in just that one corner and that one lap. That is absolutely.
They need to be telling Keselowski right now that the 5 is coming. Don't get too comfortable.
4 Hendrick cars inside the top 6. Kane the best of the bunch. 2 laps to go. He's 3.8 seconds behind Brad Keselowski.
And as we talk about this, let's go back to the wild cards. We talk about Jeff Gordon. We talk about Carl Edwards. We talk about that guy. They can run in the top 4 and 5 all they want to. It does them no good. They've got to win races at this point. This is a race lost for the 24. And for Casey, when you look at it from that perspective, because this was a place, if he would have been in the right position,
points-wise, it doesn't matter.
Points-wise, it doesn't matter, but a W in the column would have put him in the chase.
Final lap for Brad Keselowski. Onto the back straightaway, trying to save fuel.
Tell me, please. Plenty of room, you can coast around.
He's feeling good now.
Great job by Brad.
Brad Keselowski going to become the first driver to get the hat trick in 2012.
Come get that flag. We'll exchange it for another one, bud.
His third win of the year coming at Kentucky.
Great job, Paul. Great job, everybody. Hard work equals results. Y'all did it. I know this is a hell of a weekend with a lot of work, but this is what you get when you work hard, guys.
He ran all 3 races here this weekend, gained a lot of knowledge. Tonight, the payoff. 3 wins in 2012.
Talk about a relief for those guys. That 3rd win, you have no idea how big this is for this race team. I think that's going to be real important when we get down to the chase.
Yeah, it is. And you know, a lot was said this week about Matt Kenseth and the Ford program and what Matt and how Roush would operate. I think this shows a lot of class with the Penske organization. Leaving Dodge for Ford, they never give up. They keep hammering these Dodges and putting them in victory lane. And that shows that these guys are committed to winning a championship for Dodge and for this group.
This week, we'll celebrate our nation's independence. Right now, Brad Keselowski going to give Old Glory a ride. Great work by the man on the box as well, Marty.
At this point, Adam, I think he's more relieved than anything. Paul, when he ran out of fuel there and it bobbled, did your heart kind of jump for a moment and think we've lost our shot to win it?
Yeah, it was definitely a moment where we, we knew we were close, and we had to stretch it there to be able to make the last window. And, Brian Wilson does a great job with the fuel mileage, and just really proud of everybody on this team, to pull out a backup car after having that crash there on the first lap on the track. Just says a lot about all these guys. I'm proud of all the hard work, and as well as all the guys back at the shop. To be able to have a backup car that is capable of winning a race says a lot about that. And I know there were some Nationwide guys that came over and helped us out getting engine changes. So just proud of everybody. A great day for the Miller Lite Dodge team.
Backup car that ran at Martinsville, I might add, for you. But when you wrecked on Friday and you sat Brad down and you had to calm him down a little bit this weekend, what does it say about this race team that you were able to come back and win after all that happened?
Well, it seems like he really thrives on that, and anytime people think we're down and out, he seems to be able to step up to another level. I think we saw that last year with his broken foot there, and so to be able to fight back like we did through practice with a backup car and be in victory lane says a lot.
Adam, as always, with the Brad Keselowski win, there's a fun celebration to watch as well, isn't there?
No doubt about it, Marty. He said yesterday when he was wrecked in practice, our team will not be pushed around. It was Brad Keselowski doing the shoving tonight. He's a winner at Kentucky.